Hello, all of you wonderful beings out there, and welcome to the stream. I am Razim, and this is Art. And we are using the TF Talkies because 3D models don't work for this at all. But this is my journey of drawing, and for the recording, I will have multiple days put together for that. Oh, hey, there's an idol on my head.
And there's one beside you.
No, beside me is a sledge.
Fair.
But yeah, I am working to learn art. And this is the journey. Hello, Rygon.
Ew. Hello, Raygun.
I saw you both on. Figured I'd pop on by before my session here in about 15 minutes.
Well, good to have you. Good to have you.
Yee. How you doing on your art journey?
Okay.
I see that you have been drawing a Yeti in a snowstorm. Very lovely.
I literally just started, so... As usual, warm-ups first, though.
Oh, doing the old circle?
Circle and lines.
Mm-hmm. One exercise that I was kind of told was the draw 2 points and then draw a line between them.
I've got a little... Not sure if I want to call it a course, but... essentially a course that I'm following. And then doing other random doodles on the side. But yeah, just doing the warm-up.
Mm-hmm.
And then today I've got to draw cubes.
A cube. Well, can't give idle pets anymore.
Why not?
You got a big old spike on your head. I'd hurt myself.
Just
Well-
let below it.
What you gotta do is, now you gotta go rub the belly.
No, that's a good point. Rub the belly, rub the belly, rub the belly.
His love spike, Geemond?
Is it like a switch?
Okay, Geemon. Okay.
Gaming cute.
Indeed.
Raygun also cute.
Meh. His. Hey, one full page of art.
Yep, not to delete it.
Okay.
And now I'm going to add what Geeman said as a quote. I have no idea what that is, Sirio, but no. Try to remember where I'm at in my drawing journey, please.
Makes you feel any better? I have no idea what that is either.
Just a joke.
It has the Raycon been.
Raygon's been okay. Couldn't drive into work today because the car's still on the fritz, but I'm hanging in there.
That gets resolved soon for you.
Me too. Well, I don't personally need my vehicle very much. I do need it to get to work. But otherwise, doing all right on the, what do you call it? On the writing thing. You managed to get that first section for Ren done yesterday, so I'm very happy with that.
Yeah, very nice.
No,
That's good.
roughly around 16 pages of prologue. So this is definitely going to be a lengthy story for sure. I'm pretty sure most people are going to read through that first section and they're going to be like, "Oh, wait, there's more?"
I look forward to giving it a read later.
Yeah, I mean, if you're interested, I can always give you the file as it is right now and you can read through it. It's obviously not done, but at least the prologue's done.
If you want.
That's up to you.
I think I'll probably wait till you got more of it done.
Okay.
Those are definitely not very good ones.
They're done, though.
They are done.
More than most people can say.
Is it, Ducks? And yet they didn't have any new PMD games on the horizon or anything?
I thought it was just No, it was the 20th anniversary. That's right.
And you know how to keep their fans starving for that in particular. And there's a weasel.
Yeah, for me, I don't want just a PMD game. I want a good PMD game. Something with the story of the Explorers of Sky. That was a good story. And it really is a shame that the franchise has never really followed up on it. In terms of similar quality, that is.
I feel like several of the later ones were good. Not all, but several. Yeah, Super was good.
I can't really comment on any of those because I never played them.
Ah.
In terms of originals, those Super and Gates to Infinity were the only two that really follow that. The one after it was the remake of the first one.
Mm-hmm. I like that cube. He's a pretty smart one. He's got a point.
This is going to be my attempt at a D10. Because after all, Scar uses D10, so...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those took me a bit to get down myself.
The thing I like most about this tablet is the feel of actually using it. It just feels so satisfying to actively use the pen and such.
Yeah. Being able to draw on the screen gives me that feel of kind of drawing on paper, which helps a lot with getting used to it.
Yeah.
I'd say that's a good first attempt. So which number has the D10 rolled?
Oh, well, a 10, of course.
Okay, so it's Nova rolling it.
Excuse me, I have some good luck, too. When I'm not
Okay, it's
playing
our turn.
Furvis. Yeah. I especially have good luck when it's against players. I have got to stop giving my bosses and the like such big stats in Wild Traditions, because I roll too good against players.
Oh, tis 4. I'll be right back. I gotta go sit down and see if my client shows up. Be right back.
Bye.
Okay,
Good
it goes
luck.
well.
Pat pat the Ido.
Joke.
Кого ты там кликаешь? Кого ты там кликаешь?
My little dice thing seems to have disappeared.
Your little what?
I had a little container of dice here at my desk, and it seems to have disappeared. It's okay, I've got another dice bag here at my desk. I have a lot of dice all over.
It's nearby too. Let me see.
What was that?
I was just saying I had some dice nearby as well that I could be using to reference what I'm doing.
You know, I really could be using the, I could be using the bucket fill tool, but it gets rid of too many of the lines.
Joke.
Yeah, I get that. In some cases, it's just more fun to color things in manually. Sure, during Inktober, I challenged myself to not use the fill tool at all.
Well, I am also going to be doing more with this other than just coloring it in. Also, I'm totally not shrimping right now. You have no proof. I am
Do the
100% maintaining proper posture.
have to pull out the shrimp meme game for the Marten.
It's okay, I am Marten. I do not have spine anyways.
Gimmon_ wants you to fix your posture.
How dare you?
You know, those are Rex. Apparently, the Rex got bonked off of you.
Well, okay then. This has been a series of events in my chat. And hello there, Kiatu. Hey, Carrie. Hi, old pal.
Duke.
Hello, Havoc. Yes. Okay, I'm regretting zooming in. It looks so much worse all zoomed in.
This was the Zim. It looks fine.
Good night, Quill.
We eat well.
Joke.
Yeah, that is fair, Sirio. This is basically my attempt to make some of those, you know, the kind of fancy marbling kind of design you see on a lot of sets of dice.
Yeah, I know. I know what you mean.
Now for perhaps the hardest thing that I have done yet in my art journey. I need to find something that is close to gold. Gold is a very difficult color to actually
Yeah.
get.
Because you're kind of just messing around with the orange, yellow, brown spectrum until you find something that works.
Aww, that's adorable, Geemond. And hey, Nightfirer.
Demon, you're very sweet. If I'm your gold, then you are my diamond.
Kiatu, that is one thing that I have been really good about so far, is just like, you know, I'm done with this. Moving on. I am doing well, Nightfirer. How are you? I legit think that looks really good.
He does.
And now to undo about 5,000 times until I get the right 0. Yeah, that's good. I think I'll call that good.
So, fun fact on the Agents of Affection art was doing, where it was Sammy trying to practice flying, and everyone was at the -2 signs. I think at some point I got fed up attempting to do a 0 and just wrote -2 on there for signs because it was easier.
That is entirely fair. The positioning of these numbers are definitely not centered at all. However, that is something that I'm not too bothered by.
Quick BRB for me.
Well, you know, I may be going pretty far out with this little die doodle, but
I return.
welcome back. Pet, pet, pet.
Hey, the die doodle's coming along nicely. Sometimes you just fisk it. Find a piece you're happy with.
Exactly. There.
Nice.
Gotta remember which hotkey it is for saving.
I assume the Control S shortcut button.
Yeah, on the drawing tab. I figured it out.
Ray.
Meh.
Welcome back.
Guessing they
Good
didn't
back.
show?
No, they did. We finished up.
Oh,
We
that
met our
was
half-hour
fast.
minimum. Yeah. Yeah, obviously I
Right.
can't really say what it was we discussed about or anything like that, but we went through a lot of different topics and they seem to be doing okay.
Oh, crap, I have been drawing that long. I spent
got
a
in the
little,
zone.
I spent a little long on this die. But
Yeah, I came over, it's like, oh, you're still working on that. Oh, okay.
I'm really proud of that.
It looks nice. I like it. I'd buy it.
Yeah, looks very nice.
Now if I could figure out how to crop to selection, I'd be golden.
So, which one is that?
I'm using Clip Studio Pro.
Let me see. I believe it's the second one. The little mini menu there.
Awesome,
Yep.
thank you.
Blue Kinku.
Hey, Kenku. Well, that is my drawing practice done for the day.
Heck yeah. What's on next on the agenda?
Great question. But first things first, thank you everybody for joining so far. Like is going to be usual with these drawing streams, I'm going to stitch a bunch of them together and then post them together. So, see you all tomorrow for more. Hello again, everybody, and welcome to another day of art! And art. And art and art. And art. There's art. You guys see the art? There is art. There's fantastic art in the bottom left being done by Whiskers, and then what I'm doing in the upper right. But, you know, art. Oh no, Whiskers. I think he heard me. I was joking about the Whiskers having to do a Seal TF talkie next. I think he heard me, and has decided that yes. Alright, let's get started with the warm-up as usual. I really need to change the canvas size, though. How do I do that? Preferences? I have no idea how to do that. Oh, is it in edit? Ah, canvas. Yeah, this will work much better. Because I was, slightly disappointed when all of my stuff was super tiny. What did I miss? What did Whiskers do? I missed something. Oh my god, Whiskers. Alright, got to do our warm-up as usual today. Do 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 do. For some reason, free drawing an octagon is terrible. Even trying to do it as one line is just... it doesn't work very well for me. This is fair, Whiskers. This is fair. But yeah, Whiskers, I think we know the next TF Talkie on your list after the lion. I know you like your seals. Alright, warm up done. Let's go and delete that. I'm still really proud of this D10, even if it is super tiny. Got my drawing pipe ready. So today, gosh darn it, go up there. Wrong button. Wrong button again. Gosh darn it. There. Today is just a comedy of errors, apparently. So today, the objective is to draw multiple squares, or cubes, from multiple angles. But, Ido, you could come hang out. And hi again, Carrie. Sleep well, Ido. Pat the good boy. I did not leave myself much space between these cubes for actually doing the perspective, but the goal is to just do it, so... Oh, that's way too steep. Then across like this. And last but not least, this one. It's all right, I know. Pet, pet, pet. Oh, hey, Kuroy. Yes, I am drawing. Oh, I'm doing alright, Kuroy. And how are you? Oh, and a go woo. Hello, go woo. Well, glad to hear you're doing good, Kuroy. Trying a few different shading methods. figured, hey, if I'm gonna do this, might as well try some alternative shading options, right? Well, of course, Guru. Raijin! Mwah. Yeah, I'm finding that I tend to be a more of a, that's good enough kind of, artist. I don't agonize over, gotta get it all just right. But of course, I've kind of always been that way. I remember as a kid when I was learning, in elementary school when taking an art class, I got into a bit of a fight with the teacher because she wanted us to draw a dog. And, it was crayons and paper, and my arm got bumped by another student, and it made doing the back. Well, you know what? Instead of just trying to describe it, I was, doing the back here, and then my arm got bumped, and I did like this. And it was like, well, I can't exactly erase that. It was a crayon. So and then instead went like, okay, well, what if we do this and just do a little bit of like this, throw some green in there. And then suddenly you got Turtle Dog. The teacher was not happy with that. But it was like there was a mistake that I decided to make it a different thing and fix it that way. Granted, I did a better job of it than what I'm doing right here, but that's because I'm just, demonstrating real fast with this. Yeah, the teacher did not appreciate it at all.
That's fine. I'll appreciate you plenty.
Aw. Mwah. Yeah, Kuroi. Creativity really should be encouraged rather than fought against. I mean, I'm aware it wasn't the assignment, however... She just refused to listen, period, when I was like, hey, I had a different thing I was trying there, but my arm got bumped and I'm just making the best of a bad situation here. I'm not gonna do a perfect job coloring this in, I'm just doodling at this point. By the way, everybody, don't forget that if you want one of your dono doodles colored, I would love to use it for practice. So, you know, $30 tip to the channel, and I'll color one of your dono doodles from Raijin or Whiskers. I make no promises about it being good, but, you know.
Yeah, your character might incidentally turn into a turtle, but it will be colored.
Ouch. I only did that because of that, and now I've got Control Z for all of these problems.
I don't believe in Control Z.
And what do you believe in then?
Kissing the Rosam. Come on.
Mwah. Also, everybody, if you do want a line art from Whiskers, those are open for commission, by the way.
A gleaming endowment.
T_Garu tipped $30. Color one of the Kuroi sketches then. Have fun, Zim.
Aw, thank you, Guru. I'm not gonna attempt to put a head on this thing, so enjoy your monster. I am not up for heads at the moment. Just think of it as a, yeah, it's a turtle dog thing, so the head's just drawn in. There you go.
Have you done the 2 dots and draw a line to connect them exercise yet?
No. There. Only the muzzle is sticking out. There you go. So all it is just 2 dots and draw a line between? Like that?
Yeah, but it's a little bit better to do it on a slightly longer, like I would say roughly 75% of your screen, because the purpose of it is to increase your dexterity. But I just wanted to say one particular thing that doesn't really get brought up very often whenever people talk about that. What you want to do when you're doing it, focus your eye about halfway between the 2 dots and sort of drifting towards the second dot while you're making the line. And if you do that, then it's going to help you, in the long term, stabilize your lines and have a better sense of direction.
Well, the problem is that if I try to look in the middle, my hand is blocking my view. Unless you're suggesting I start from the right and go to the left, but in that case, that's going to throw me off even worse.
You're drawing the line from one dot to the other, but you're focusing your gaze, starting halfway a little towards the second dot. And if your hand is blocking it, then you either need to do a longer line or you need to draw the other direction.
But I don't want to draw the other direction.
Okay.
I guess I could rotate it. Well, I attempted it that way. No, Geemond. No. Especially because I've got no idea what tomorrow's practice training thing is going to be.
Well, if you want to do hundreds of cubes, you can just do the draw a box curriculum.
I am making a poor attempt at paint. They are not mouse-like, they are radar dishes. You're always glad when you catch these screams? I mean, yeah, my art does kind of cause a lot of people to scream, so, you know.
Scream for joy. Eh?
Well, Guru, I can't do that. Not with all the TF talkies I've got. I don't think that's too bad. I am absolutely not going to attempt to color him because, well, African wild dogs are kind of complicated on coloring. And as for the Dono Doodle coloring thing, I will get to that tomorrow, Guru. Possibly. In the near future, at the least. But for now, that is it for day 6 of my drawing journey. So, I'm gonna just cut off the recording and see you all tomorrow for more. Hello, all of you delightful beings. Welcome back to another day of art practice. Well, we are once again gonna be starting off with our warm-up as usual. And then go into something else. Oh God. Let's maybe zoom out our canvas a little bit so we don't accidentally grab the side of it like that. Wow, I am doing terribly right now. Yeah, this is not going great. You having fun with the TF talkies there, Yabi? Alright. So delete that. And something that I am not particularly looking forward to, but we gotta do it. And that is drawing a ribbon. I think that vaguely resembles a ribbon. Maybe a little bent in the middle there. They want us to specifically add some, 3D effect to these. Pretty sure I'm doing an awful job with this. Needs more ribbon-like? Well, I'm doing the best I can, Candy. Also, definitely should start with this in the future. Because I am tired at this point, and this is not going well. I know that's impacting this. I think what I'll do instead is go do a little bit of coloring for tonight, and yeah. Because this is still very much important practice to do. Okay, I am on the right layer. Just had to check for a moment real quick. For a second there, I thought that I had accidentally colored through the line quite a bit down there, but no, I see I did not. Right, gotta remember, pick up my pen every now and then. Because otherwise I lose a lot of time with when I need to suddenly make a undo. So every now and then, gotta remember, just pick up the pen. There. Shirt is colored in. And considering this is meant to be practice, I'm gonna try out doing some shading. I am thinking the light is coming from the left side here. So the back of the shirt here would be more shaded. Oh God. Sometimes the pressure sensitivity works very much against me. Not so hard. And this is under the shirt, so probably some heavier shading in here, but not quite like that. I'm not thrilled with how this is looking for the shading, but I'm trying to do this light as hell, and it's like, this is going to go super dense. This is what I mean by the, pressure sensitivity is working against me.
What brush are you using?
I'm using the pen. I don't think that looks bad zoomed out. Oh, hey there, Bester. Yeah, I'm going to be wrapping up stream here soon, but good to see you.
I believe the default G pen has an exponential curve on its pressure instead of a linear curve. So the difference between lightly pressing and slightly more than lightly pressing is not necessarily, a consistent increase. Well, it is consistent, but not like a linear.
So, what do I do?
I mean, you could just learn to get used to that, but depending on, what you're trying to accomplish and the kinds of lines you're making, it might be more beneficial to pick a pen that would not have pressure sensitivity on it, or would have a more linear pressure curve.
Such as... I don't know any of these.
I mean, when I used Clip Studio on my Mac, I didn't have the same tools that Clip Studio ships with on Windows, so I don't know them off the top of my head. I believe there's G Pen and Rough G Pen. You probably have the Pixel Pen, but that's not going to work. What else do you have?
I have Real G Pen, Mapping Pen, Turnip Pen, Textured Pen, Rough Pen, Calligraphy, Mill Pen, Felt Pen, Dot Pen, Flat Maker or Marker.
Most of those aren't really going to be a substantial improvement, I would say. So, just hold on. Let me.
Oh, but there's there was a sketch tool that I could have been using, which probably would have done better. That's all right. I'll keep going with what I've got going on right now. I'll try out the sketch tool when I'm ready to shade again.
Okay, well, then keep using it. I just want you to right on the left where it says brush size. You see that little arrow on the line right next to the brush size number? It's in the rectangle.
Adjust this setting
Yes.
with dynamics. What do I do with that?
Just click it once. Okay, well, that window isn't showing up on the stream, but that should show you what the pressure curve is looking like. So maybe that'll help you understand what your pressure is doing.
Not really, but I'll worry about
Can
it
you
later.
send me a picture of what? Okay, we'll deal with it later then.
Yeah, it's nice to see you, Bester. Did the Geeman fall asleep? Ah, well, I guess that's a no. Alright. I really got to get the hang of rotating the screen instead of just maybe I should set one of these spin dials for that instead. So I feel like rotating the canvas would probably be a better use for some of these. Alright, well, I know it was really short, but I did get some drawing practice in. And I have other stuff I need to go do, honestly, like prepare for tomorrow's tabletop session. So, thank you everybody for joining us on the stream today. That was a little bit of art. I hope to see you all back here tomorrow, but let's go ahead and end this recording, because this will be stitched with the others. Hello, all of you delightful beings out there, and welcome to the stream. I am Razim, and this is an Art Marten stream, where we're going to be working on some art. We have a limited amount of time before our tabletop games today, so yeah, I figured we'll just do this for a bit, yeah? Yeah. Yeah, these ribbons were really, really bad. I think I might redo them at some point, but I don't think I'm up for that today. For now, at least, I'm gonna do the coloring thing, yes. I wanna chill and relax for a while, you know? Just hang out with y'all. There. Got that colored in. You're right, Bester. You're right. I will be reattempting it. I just want to, you know, do a different thing, right now. Candy, congrats on their 535 stream streak. Maha.
Mm-hmm. What's up?
I'm just live doing the art thing.
Yeah. Coloring that there elbow.
Yeah.
Nice. No. How are you going to color without fingers?
Hey, I still have fingers. They're just
you don't.
super long. And connected to each
Those
other.
are wings. You've got a pair of flappers.
Well, yeah, but there's still fingers there.
All right, go show us. I'll hold your pen.
Well, I'm doing it right now, see?
That's your foot.
No. And either way, the art's getting done, so what does it matter what I'm using?
Oh, it sounds like you got your pencil in your mouth now.
I'll also say I love how several artists have, for some reason, just thrown in a random fruit with some of my TF talkies.
Hmm.
Like the capybara, for some reason, just has an orange on his head.
Yeah, that's like a capybara thing.
I'm aware it's a thing, but it's still funny that, you know, apparently the TF comes with fruit on the head. And then the anthroform of the bat here has an apple.
Fruit bat.
It's not a peak the reference, Guru. That is an actual thing that cappies do.
Oh, if not, then it's certainly a popular pop culture thing in certain areas. You just put an orange on their head and they chill.
Well, yeah, it just happens, Guru. Exactly. And hello, Epic. Well, Bester, I will say I am quite gay. Hello, Dragon Cobalt. I am doing well. How are you, Dragon Cobalt? Alright. I'm doing well, Dragon Cobalt. How are you? Oh, good. Good to hear you're doing alright. You had an interview today? You still don't like interviews? Hey, hopefully it continues to go well for you, Epic. Hello there, ducks. Oh, I love the rain. Wind, no wind. I love the rain. Bring it on.
Yeah, I think the rain is pretty cool. Enjoy a good walk through it.
Ida, pet the Fluffy. Congrats on that 445 stream streak. Maha?
Meh.
Maha. Maha.
What to play? What to play?
Well, I mean, Ducks, it's preferable that I be anything other than dead, you know? And Hunter is very much dead. Well, yes, Dux. Being the god of death, or death itself, is, you know, you're immortal, you're still alive. And then you have power. Unlimited power!
ETPD tiny living space?
Not quite the right reference.
Oh.
Yeah, that's, what was it? I know it was something cosmic power.
Are you trying to remember the phrase or where it came from?
Oh, no, I know it was from Aladdin.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to remember the phrase.
Yeah, it's like unlimited cosmic power.
Yeah, something like that, I think. Yeah, pretty living space.
K-pop Demon Hunters is officially eligible for the Oscars. All right.
It deserves it. Have
You've
you
seen
seen it? Yeah.
No, I've not.
I when I first saw it, I passed on it so fast because it was like, yeah, I don't think that's gonna be something I like. And then I actually, it got recommended to me by a friend, and I'm like, all right, we'll give it a go. And well, holy crap, it's actually really good.
Well, I figured it had at least some substance to it to generate the audience it does, but I don't know. It still feels, as somebody who hasn't watched it yet, it feels very genre, if that makes any sense.
It is very much a. It is definitely a. It's a very specific genre for it, indeed.
Mm-hmm.
However, I still very much recommend you give it a go.
All right. Well, I'll have to watch it one of these watch
Uh,
days then.
Guru, we're talking about we're talking about K-pop Demon Hunters, yeah. Hey Kenku.
Never heard of it? Well, it's the new hot thing for all the youth. They seem to enjoy it. A lot of my kids talk about it from time to time.
Also, Bester, the unlimited power thing that I was doing earlier was Palpatine. And then cosmic power, that is Aladdin.
Indeed.
Right, gotta remember to lift my pen occasionally.
Scruckle.
Yes, I am planning to do Wild Traditions tonight.
Me. Be right back.
Aww. That's a shame, Guru. I mean, I can understand him needing that Guru, but that doesn't mean that I can't also be like, it's a shame that he can't do that. To be fair, I wasn't planning to start with art either, so, you know. But I kind of ran out of time today, so here we are. Work with me. There we go. Yeah, and at the least, he can always go watch the recording, like Guru. A good night, Quill. Thanks for coming by. Hope you sleep well. Right, I was gonna try out this for doing the shading instead. Yeah, I don't think I like that. Yes, Ducks. I mean, Fuse literally went and hung out in the in the storm on the short shot. Hmm. Not bad, I think. Well, thank you, Ducks.
Mm.
Duke Duke.
Duke Duke? Why Duke Duke?
Why don't you Duke Duke?
Why don't you me?
Because I am not a meher.
I guess I'm not a Duke Duker then.
Actually, you do have a Duke Duke icon.
Mehe. Mayhaps.
Hey, Guru. I have something important for you to do. And actually the rest of you in chat as well. Yes, Guru. For those of you that would like to, I need little messages that you'd, write on the, cast here. For Guroi. Really little ones, but, you know.
I got one. Do better next time.
Alright, I'll put that on.
Me.
Yeah, Kuroi got his arm hurt a while back, a few weeks ago now, and, basically got jumped and fell off his scooter as part of it, and yeah, lots of fractures in his arm.
No, that's unfortunate.
But, you know, I've never done, I've never done the signing on a cast before myself, but it's still kind of a norm for that. Do we not have a towel again? Hello, Cosmo.
Hang on, cute. Me.
Congrats on
there-
that 120 stream streak, Riley.
Me.
Okay, there's not gonna be much space to do this. So... I think I'll probably just stick with a couple of them. Guru, what did you want to put on there?
Me. 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 Me.
You know, that's not a bad idea, Cosmo. I could just do hearts with initials, and that'll be, that'll work. So that's all you want, Guru? There, we'll do that.
Me.
Hello, Wing Zero. I'm doing well, Wing Zero. How are you? Oh, Foxfin, I just did your initials on it. I'm just doing initials for everybody else, basically. Plus, I'm not very good at drawing too much yet, so... Anybody else want to put their signature on here? There you go, Epic. Yes, Epic Puppy. That's what those are your initials. We got plenty more space for more signatures, by the way. Since we're doing, you know, actual, just signatures and such. I'm not sure where Giemond is, but I'm sure he'd want to be on here too. So we'll, we'll put him under, Ido.
Mahini. Oh, I better let you go so you can get on to your thing.
Well, Tal's not here, so I don't know.
Oh, you don't know if you're gonna have the thing?
Yeah.
Is he the one running?
Yeah.
Oh, that would be an issue.
Anyone else want to sign? Okay, so Tal's just messaged me. He's on his way, but he'll be a little bit yet.
Okay.
timely reappearance. The dungeon awaits.
Fox Fiend just resubscribed for 37 months.
Foxfeed, thank you so much for that resub and your 37 months of support. Usually it's just MOW, Cosmo. Yeah, there's plenty of space on this still, since we're doing signatures.
Zim, you sounded suspiciously like a vehicle there for a second.
Huh?
Yeah. Unless you were just growling in a vehicular way.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
No, I heard a vehicle.
Might have been outside, I don't know.
Yeah.
Alright, Tal's got me the info, so we're gonna get swapped over.
Sounds good. You all have yourselves a good session then.
Thank you for hanging out.
Yeah, anytime. Feel free to poke me. Alright, see ya.
Bye. Alright, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us so far on the stream today. That was an Marten stream. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Mastodon, Blue Sky, Patreon, and more. There on the website, as well as down in the description below through our link tree. Thank you to my patrons, tippers, and subscribers. It is your support that keeps this channel alive and going. I cannot do this without your guys' help and your support, so thank you. Consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/zgfgaming. It's one of the best ways to support the channel, though you can also do so by sharing the stream around, grabbing packs of cards to stream loots, commissioning one of the artists that I manage for. Their details are at zgf.art, or to subscribe to our YouTube. But for now, thank you so much for joining, and I bid you all the most fondest adieu.